Hi, welcome back. Okay, so my friend Shane keeps reminding me of all these stories that have happened, and I'm a little hesitant to talk about one person I know who is kind of crazy because it's actually his wife. So you know what, Shane, I'm just going to straight up say it. You've tamed her a lot. She would do weird things like walk into the neighbor's house and scream like, "Ah, blood! Air breathers! Ah, you stole my teaspoon!" Whatever thing when she couldn't find it. Okay? It's weird. She was one of the people who didn't have friends before she met me. And now she does. So good. You're welcome. So, I was hesitant, but I think you know. You've been married to her for a while now. I think you know. So anyway, now I'm not hesitant anymore. But he did remind me, he called me a little boyfriend stealer for my last one. I don't know where I was a boyfriend stealer, but it did remind me that I was accused of that in middle school. So my last name's Kirby, and again, you can find my GoFundMe on Google, Celeste Kirby. I keep throwing that out there. It doesn't do anything, even though I need a new car battery and it's like $200 and I'm totally screwed. But anyway, okay, so there was this guy I knew in middle school whose last name was also Kirby, and he had red hair, but his was natural. Mine, this is a dollar store, but I make it look awesome. Anyway, so he and I became friends, and we were always flirting and stuff, and you know, I was just this naive little like 13-year-old. I don't know anything about boys. Remember last time that I was supposed to like touch one, I threw up in front of everyone? Yeah, I don't know anything about boys. And then for the first several dances in middle school, I just avoided them, and I went home, and my whole family made fun of me like, "Oh, you didn't want to throw up? Ha ha ha. No, I just don't know what to do with boys. Okay, you should be happy for that." My dad said we weren't even allowed to start dating till we were 26. Not that that ever happened with any of us, but you know. So this one girl was apparently his girlfriend. Which was not true. He actually had a girlfriend at a different middle school, and she was actually pregnant. And years later, when I substitute taught, this kid that looked just like him came up to me and he was like, "Do you know this guy with this name?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." "Wow, yeah, you are that age now. Wow, that's crazy." But anyway, that's not the point. Point is, this other girl said she was his girlfriend, and she was like one of the mean girls. She was not mean like the Mean Girls movie. She was like a bad girl, like smoke in the bathroom, tough girl, bad girl, like gonna kick my ass, bad girl, right? And so rumor gets around that I've stolen her boyfriend. They're human beings. You can't steal a human being, okay? This isn't back in the days when human beings were property. Well, women still are considered property by many, but you can't steal a human being. So word gets around that I've stolen her boyfriend, and she is gonna beat me up during lunch the next day, and I am freaking out. I'm a good little Mormon girl. I've never been in a fight. I don't know what to do. I'm terrified. So I don't go to school the next day. And then the next day, my mom's like, "Your head is fine. You're fine. You're going to school. Fine. Be that way." So I go to school and I'm like, "Hey, I'm just gonna eat. Can I eat in the classroom today?" I asked one of my teachers, and she was like, "No. Go to the cafeteria." So I went to the cafeteria, and she didn't start the fight in public in the cafeteria, but eventually I let my guard down and I went back outside because I liked to eat lunch outside. And there it was. The fight was outside. And she comes up to me, and, you know, total stereotypical, like, the high school scene. "Hey, you know, hey, bitch, you stole my boyfriend. Kick your ass." And I'm like, no, I didn't, no. And of course, he's nowhere to be found because he doesn't really care. And she's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I don't even like him. We're just friends. We're just friends. I saw his hand in your back pocket. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't tell him to do that. He just did it, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm freaking out. And she comes up to me and she slaps me across the face, right? Well, now I'm pissed. So I just gut punch her because that's my natural reaction. And she's on the ground, right? And she's crying like a baby. And she's like, that's not how you fight. And I'm like, oh, well, what do you mean? And she's like, you're supposed to slap me back. And I was like, well, what do you mean? That's not how you fight. You're on the ground and I'm still standing. I think I won the fight. And then she didn't fight me again. So that is actually how you fight. And then I started martial arts and got better at gut punching. So there you have it. Don't slap me. I'll gut punch or a throat punch. Yeah, none of this slapping business for me.